kind of left him in no man's land after dropping that shortcut in the base, and he was dead. There was no minions whatsoever. He was a forced shortcut. And at that point, he could have just, you know, walked out of the base. It's okay. You had an immortality. It's not worth giving the kills on the other side. But I think they've switched up red and blue sides. Stamina Esports on blue. Marcel probably is going to be the first ban for Influence Rage. And then you get the Suyo as well coming out on the other side. So Jushin maybe. But Stamina Esports don't really like going against this Guinevere, do they?
No, and it's interesting that we didn't see that get banned in the early on, but now they're on blue side. It is something they're going to put on the list. I mean, one thing I will say is we have seen Dez play some more utilities, some more fighters. The Guinevere does well against it. And overall, Guinevere, I wish I could see the win record, but I feel like Guinevere's got a pretty good run under her name right now in terms of how teams have been playing with her. She's definitely not always a first game, second game pick, but coming to game 3, she could definitely pull some wins onto the map.
Yeah, she has done pretty well in the previous matches that we have seen her. I'm very surprised that Stamina did not choose the first ban as a Marcel. So is it because they have a renewed confidence in the Marcel and maybe they might pick the Marcel?
I think this is Marcel ban plus Marcel, Jushin, and Suyo. That's if you're Influence Rage, you want those off the table. You don't want to give Stamina their comfort picks. They're the only team that got a win with a Marcel. Still, a lot of teams are, you know, wary about this Marcel, even though it's not got a lot of wins. There are ways to beat it, but it's you get the opportunity to play a lot more aggressive than you know, the opposition would like. So yes, I would say Marcel, Suyo, just to make sure Dez doesn't get his hand on the Suyo, unless you want to give it to him after a certain game, or you've already ready and prepared to counter that. But if your Stamina, Guinevere's gone, Freya's gone, maybe the Harley, or you can take that for yourself, or even take out the Phoveus at this point so you can get the Herod.
Overall, I think clean. I think Phoveus is open, like you said. I think, do they go for Uranus like Influence Rage tried to do last time? Now that the carry's gone, since they've been picking it, that could be something we see. I'm wondering if we see something like a Fredrin pick from the side of Stamina here with the carry ban, the Gwyn ban. We did see Dez play a great game with it yesterday. And Stamina, the way they're playing right now, even from last game, very grouped up formation. We want to fight together. We know that Influence Rage likes to play the map, so we're going to try to reverse that and just stick together and force fights, right? So maybe it's something we're looking for in game number 2.
I'm going to say if Influence Rage don't ban Suyo, this is a 100% pick for Dez, no?
Up
or
front?
does he not want to use that right away for this?
With Harley banned out, Suyo could be a good pick here, honestly, up front.
Suyo first
Wouldn't
pick.
be a bad, it wouldn't be a bad
Suyo.
first pick right here at all.
Yeah, you give Dez what he wants at this point. Get the Suyo first pick. It's okay. I think the reply on the other side is probably going to be a Marcel, Phoveus plus something. So you're denying the Herod. But yeah, I think, is there a better pick than the Suyo? Maybe the Uranus, but then again, there are other options in EXP as well. Never mind, Eve is going to be the... Oh, since Valentina's gone, so yeah.
Okay.
And even if they get the Suyo here on Influence Rage, again, like you can still pick up something like the Fredrin here that does cleanly and can hold, and paired up with a Eve, you have great pit control. They've been doing well already in terms of neutral objectives. Stamina Esports could just keep it simple. But like you said, Influence Rage, Phoveus open, Glue open, a lot of possibilities for EXP lane plus Suyo. Maybe third pick Zetien on the side of Influence Rage.
That's been the pattern, right? It's been the pattern of the third pick Zetien all the time. Just because you get a solid mid lane before going to the second phase of the draft. Or it's the first pick after. Aggression. Aggression. Already a lot of pressure on Yomel on this Eve.
Interesting. They want to play early game. Is that what's going? I mean, if they also...
I think Hilda's been good no matter what. I mean, I used to think Hilda was only good against aggressive assassin junglers, but at this point, Hilda can bully just about anybody.
Yeah.
There's the Suyo. And then what? The Claude's stolen away.
Uranus? Terizla even?
Terizla has been
Hylos.
doing well.
The slow.
Lame.
The Hylos is to counter Hilden, right? So that she doesn't charge at your backline as
Yeah, you just
fast.
got poke her in the head, you know, you just...
I think Hilda's still gonna be able to walk up. I think Hylos more for the glorious path to be a disengage tool and initiating tool, and also at the same time inside the RWM you're basically slowing them down so much they cannot move, and that's when Dez comes in. You know, Blade Surge, Soul Sever, Evil Queller gets the triple kill or something. So that's the idea, but that leaves the Sora open, and it's okay if for now for Influence Rage they don't mind playing inside this RWM because they got the Claude, they have the Sora. So yes, I think still 50-50, but I think Stamina Esports have a slightly better draft because they've got the Suyo, right? One of the high priority jungles in this current meta, along with the Harley.
Influence Rage has just been drafting so aggressive, I feel like. Sora, Claude, Hilda, towards Stamina Esports surprisingly has been coming up with more like game plan compositions, you know, like you said, like the RWM works great with the Hylos. So many things that can pair well in this composition. It's a much more we fight as a team. Everyone needs to be present. Towards Influence Rage, it's like Sora's gonna jump in, Claude's gonna jump in, Hilda's gonna run around. You know, it's two very different play styles crashing here right now.
I think mentality has changed for both of these teams, right? With Influence Rage, with their new management, they're getting lots of pep talks. It's like, you know, we can do it. You know, they're probably taking more chances and things like that. And then with Stamina, with the Yomel doing the shot calling, they felt more like a group together, and so I feel like they are more stable as a team when they're playing.
Magic is my life. Your team is banning.
What do we need for Leomord ban?
It has
from
to be. I
Stamina?
think Influence Rage are building around to get a Leomord, but also Zetian could be another good solid choice in the mid lane. The Joy's gone off the table because they don't want to balance. They don't want them to get the balance of the physical and the magic split. But at the same time, apart from a Leomord, what else can Influence Rage go for that can, you know, balance out this magic physical kind of split for them? And but I think they don't mind because Nox is so good in the mid lane. Just give Maracucho something that's mobile, something that he can be good at. We haven't seen him play the Fanny, so that's out of the question. Otherwise, it would have been great here too. Eason Shin's not the best option since there's a Hylos on the other side. I think Zetian gets locked in here as a mid laner or a Farsa, but into the Hylos, I don't know. I think Zetian's the best choice. That's
You're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to outrange the Yve with the Zetian, but I do think it's a better pick than the Farsa. The Farsa might have been well, but against the Suyo, the Hylos, whatever else Stamina ends up bringing, Farsa might be a little bit of a sitting duck. I think Influence Rage already has a really good damage output with the Claude and the Sora.
This is clutch, man. I like it. I like the Gord strikes. They're working so well. You kind of put a stop to the plans before it even starts with those stuns, that this bouncing ball that gets them, and then you get true damage in your hands. So you want Stamina to dive, and the more they dive, the better Influence Rage can kite with the help of this Claude or whatever jungler they're gonna round it up with. But the Yu Zhong might be a little too much for the Gord right now. I think they would have, you know, they could have saved it.
That's the right kind of dive.
Yeah.
I like the Yu Zhong. The Yu Zhong's a great answer. It's going to give Gord trouble, can give Claude trouble. Overall, it's going to go right past that Hilda. It is a great answer to the composition that Influence Rage just brought.
Now their jungle. What do you think they're going to pick for the jungle?
Magic. I think that I don't think they need any more magic damage. The Gord does a lot of magic damage overall, so I'm only looking at Leomord, to be honest. Apart from Leomord, what else can they go with? Definitely not a Fredrin here. You'll be walking into trouble. You're not gonna pick the Hayabusas. Nolan's already gone. Suyo's taken off the table. Eason Shin, I wouldn't.
I was gonna
I
say
think Leo more. No, I don't like Eason Shin here.
Yeah, but it's
Not
Matakucho style, you know. It's the and that this is what I mean. Influence Rage has just been drafting so aggressively, and I don't know if it's gonna end up, you know, being a double-edged sword on them because once again they're a heavy dive comp. They're a heavy. We're gonna get in your face and everyone's gonna just attack. It's risky. It's risky for surprisingly, Stamina Esports just has such well-rounded drafts right now. They're simple, they're to the point, you know exactly what you're getting, but drafts like this are what have won games for a very long time.
So what do we feel like the win condition for these drafts are? Are they 50-50? Which one do you like more right now?
I think Stamina 70-30.
Okay. What about you, Trex?
I think it's a very similar thing to last series right now. Stamina Esports just needs to play a solid game. Rage Origins has a lot more boxes to check. Now, Rage Origins almost won that game last time with a Nolan. They were able to pop off. If Matakucho, we've seen, let's not completely doubt the YSS because every time we do, YSS pops off. If the items come in, if Matakucho goes on like a 3-0-3 run, you know, and just starts going in, there is nothing that's going to stop that damage.
I agree, but although that's still a box to check, right? The only reason I don't like the YSS at this point, bless you, is because of the Yu Zhong just being in your face when the Black Dragon is popping. And not just that, even the Hylos, if he tries to invade along with the Eve, how are you going to stop it? Yes, you've got the Gord, yes, you've got the Hilda, but if you get the poke on them early, since Dez has an earlier power spike with the Suyo, that's the only reason I don't like this Eason Shin, because it's difficult to play against a Yu Zhong. It's difficult to play against a Uranus. It's difficult to play against any hero that's really in your face the entire time. But you're right. They have the poke, right, with the Gord. They have the poke with the Claude, the Hilda. So if he can get a double, if he can get 3 kills, and then that will be a big problem.
So going into the beginning of the game, it's very crucial for Rage Origins to be able to kind of invade and see if they can disrupt Dez jungling, and that could possibly turn it around for them, right?
I think it's the early game that the Stamina Esports are looking to play super hard, as they've got a Hylos, they've got the Eve, they've got the Yu Zhong, they even got the Suyo. So everything on the board in terms of early game for both these teams, but Stamina Esports definitely have an easier win condition moving on to this game. It's game number 2, folks, in this best of 5, and I think if Stamina Esports pull this off, it's going to be match point. So Influence Rage looking for redemption, not just from the previous game, but also the previous time they faced each other off.
What I will say in terms of this draft here, Influence Rage might have a slightly better time in the early game, because last time when we take a look at Stamina was very fast moving in those first few minutes. Oh my lord, already a lot of damage on a Ricky. Gonna be okay though. Gonna be okay. So this time, Ricky's not going to be able to move around as fast. He doesn't have the Khalid, so we're not going to see as much presence down in the gold, or up in the gold lane, down in the XP lane. Rage Origins has a bit more space here to play around and get Matakucho online, get Nox online. And they do still have a composition that's going to kind of play to how they like to play. Look for off lanes, use Matakucho as a lane pusher, use Replic as a lane pusher, play the map a bit. Delika, Eto as well. It's a fast-moving hero. You have the ability to jump into these fights and make things happen. So Rage Origins, even though it's an aggressive lineup, they can still very much play the map, and they're probably even a little bit faster than Stamina this time. Ooh, close.
Forcing out a flicker from Yomel as well. This is what Astro needs to do on this Hilda, right? Not changing the playstyle that he had in the previous game where he could play super aggressive. So keeping that up. And now on this Hilda, it's shining a little bit more. Although on the bot side, you can see a 4-man rotation coming in. Delika gets taken down first blood by Instinct, but Instinct traded back by Astro. Although Rage Origins do get a lot more assists on the board thanks to that 1 kill, and Dez gets the turtle started. Astro just saying hello while Ricky trying to zone the rest of the members away. Astro on his own has a lot of damage, can get on top of Dez, but there's no way that Rage Origins can contest the turtle because of the Hylos.
Yeah, very well done by Ricky there, and Ricky's done such a good job from game 1 to game 2 of even if he goes down, even if he dies like some Dez.
Dez just gets caught and chain CC'd to death with the help of the Mountain Shocker. Even this is what I was talking about, the gourd, right? I like it because it's so good because the stun, he caught Ricky again and the Blazing Door taking off super low. If it wasn't for the Revitalizer, Ricky would have been dead meat, and now SOD missing out as well at the same time. Rage Origins are checking these boxes a lot faster than Stamina Esports would like, Trex.
Ricky's been limit testing and he's getting better and better at surviving. Last time, he goes a little too deep, he might die, but now he's finding those moments where, okay, I'm at 10%, I can hang on, I can get away, and now he's on a hero, the Hylos, who does great at just that. You hit the Revitalize, you are hard to take down, you're annoying. Yes, it's an easy hero, yes, it's a brain-dead hero, but it's still a thorn in so many teams' side, and that's why it plays well. Up in the top side, though.
Mystic Gush, a lot of damage. Shifting Skies coming in as well, and look at the kill. It gets another hand of Maracucho. 1-0-2. So they're starting to pick up the pace, and now you can see he's level 6. Usually at this point, you want the Suyo to be ahead, and even getting an invade is going to be a problem for Dez. Meanwhile, on the top side, Diamond's going to be the target. No Mountain Shocker, so I don't think they'll be able to get it. Nice SOD connecting his on to Astro, taking a lot of damage. Reckley comes in, BMI Blazing Door, looking to catch him off guard. But Diamond able to survive with the help of the Purify, escaping those stuns coming in from Nox on this gourd, while Stamina trying to do the same on the bot side.
Diamond's able to survive, but Rage Origins as well. Don't push the envelope too hard there. Maracucho could have tried to go in for that kill. He could have dashed in, could have traceless, you know? Decides to play safe. Let's back off. We got some gold plating. Let's keep things moving. Gold still sitting on a standstill between these teams. This is a turtle that I think Rage Origins needs to go for, but Dez has had the upper hand in all these pits.
The Astro's gone, right? A little overextending a little too much, and now Ricky gets caught with a projectile, stunned up, and I think this is the problem. Again, the Black Dragon, along with a Hylos, Maracucho can't really do anything. He can't walk up to these neutral objectives. They need to get a little bit more control of the map. Unfortunately, Astro going a little too deep again means that they won't be able to get it. Mountain Shocker doesn't get it. Mystic Gush comes out along with a Shifting Sky, so a lot expended. The Petrify catching Endo, and Dez gets the kill. Rage Origins slipping up.
Ricky hit him with that poke. Dalika thought he was about to make a play. He walked up thinking, I'm about to catch at least 2 of you guys and bring them back to the team, and all Ricky had to do was, nope, not today. So at this point, I want to talk about Astro. Oh, never mind. Ricky.
He's too aggressive. Astro's a little too aggressive than Influence Rage would like. Blazing Door comes out trying to clear the way. If they're still not able to do so, Stamina Esports picks up that tier 1 on the top side, but look at Maracucho.
Stealing the orange, very well done. This is what Maracucho always does. Maracucho does a great job at playing the map. If my team's losing somewhere, I'm gonna find something elsewhere. Down on the bot side, they're looking for Instinct. Instinct does go down off camera, so well done. Rage Origins still finding play on the map. But like we said, Astro, I don't think Astro's too aggressive. He's too aggressive at the wrong time. It's okay to go in and die, but don't go in and die right before the turtles even... Maracucho.
Unlucky, the SOD just connected right on the point. Unfortunate that Maracucho got caught in it and then gets taken down, but really well played from Stamina Esports.
Why does Stamina Esports have Rage Origins number like this? We saw them sweep them in Swiss, but Rage Origins does play so well against so many other teams, but Stamina Esports, for some reason, just has their...
Purify. Oh, he gets caught as well. The Shifting Sky's able to get that kill, but another stack of the Sky Piercer for Dez. And Stamina Esports, they keep getting the trade. They get one and give one back, but they're still able to get the kills in the right places, and they get a lot more farm on the map. They're opening up the map a little bit more for themselves, and they have the goal lead too.
Yeah, and the kills are coming in perfect timing for Dez right now, right after he gets a Sky Piercer. He's 4-1-1 right now. Those stacks are going to start coming up, and it's going to be Demon Time Dez once again. Another turtle. Will the last turtle go into the hands of Stamina Esports?
This is why, again, you see what I'm talking about, the Eastern Shin? It's so difficult to play it into the Black Dragon, but here, nice projectile, nice Mystic Gush, Shifting Skies coming as well, so Ricky gets taken out, but a lot of resources expended. Blazing Door coming out at the right time to catch them off guard with that RWM. And Rage Origins find a way to disengage and buy some more time for themselves.
Very well done by Rage Origins there, but still, overall, you mentioned it, Matakucho having a tough time against Instinct, unable to find an angle in. And that's where I feel like Astro needs to come and play, Dalika needs to come and play to open up space. Matakucho needs to look for angles. He can't be with the rest of the team. He can't. Vision needs to not be on Matakucho, you know?
Yeah, and Glorious Pathway coming out from Ricky and slow them down. Gets the poke onto Astro as well. He's going to be the target. No flicker to escape. Dez goes in. Evil Queller tries to use the Soul Server. Instinct goes to the at the same time. Look at the timing from Dez. Unstoppable. Petrify coming to stop the Blazing Duel at the same time.
There we go.
They find the kill onto Instinct, and Maracuja finds a double. Dez on Demon Time gets the shutdown, finds a double of his own. And now Stamina Esports all of a sudden look like monsters.
Yeah, now's not the time for Matakucho to try to take on Dez. He does get 2 kills, which is big, but honestly, with Dez having Skypiercer, even if Dez just gets 1 there, it's a win for Dez right now. The guy is 6-1-1. There is nobody's 1v1ing Dez right now. It's going to be a while until Matakucho can even put a dent in Dez right now. Nice RWM to help defend.
Yeah, nice shifting skies as well. We could see the Purify from Diamond, and Dez able to nullify that as well, able to walk out of there with help of the Blade Surge. So the idea was right with Dalika Eto, but the Flicker coming in as well. But Stamina Esports have their guard up the entire time.
Yeah, that's the great thing about their composition, right? It's not only great for these big 5v5 team fights, especially in terms of neutral objectives, there's also great disengage. You can use the RWM as an escape tool. You can use the Black Dragon as an escape tool. You can use the poke and the Glorious Pathway as Ricky as an escape tool. But yes, the Blitz is coming down, but it's not going to be fast enough. Stamina Esports looking for the engage.
Again, look at the shifting skies. The Blitzer coming at the right time. Replic goes in, taking a lot of damage from Desto. It's going to be a Maya. Death fights a godlike. The Mystic Gush comes out, but Stamina Esports just have the number of Rage Origins.
Dez saw it coming. He dashes back fine, Replic. You got yourself in a bad spot. You want to target me? I'm right by your BMI waiting right now. Re-engages, locks down. Replic bites off a little bit more than he can chew there, thinking he's helping out by pushing them away. But in the end, Matakucho already gave up on blitzing the Lord. And now Rage Origin down a man. Replic just getting back on the field. It's Stamina who's going to start blitzing things.
And they'll be able to get this Lord as well. Mountain Shaka comes in, but gets caught from the Glorious Pathway. Here's Instinct of the Black Dragon form. Dalika Eto as well as Maracucho slowed down quite a lot. 5 members from Rage Origins looking to get this tier 1, but I think Stamina should be able to defend. Projectile along with the Mystic Gush coming in as well. Shifting skies just to catch only 1 member. Ricky gets pushed back to get the tier 1. RWM dropped down. Ricky taking a lot of damage. So they do get the 1 kill in the hand. So Rage Origins have some breathing room, but still they need to play the map a little better.
We'll see exactly how it goes. Stamina Esports. Let's take a look at the items. The Skypiercer was the 2nd item. I want to say he's sitting at about 4 stacks right now.
I think 6.
6 stacks?
He went for that build, man. That sock, the Fury Hammer, and the Skypiercer.
No, he got Hunter Strike before Skypiercer. Skypiercer was 2nd item. Well, it looks like it's. Doesn't that the order? It goes.
No, he got the Fury Hammer and then get the Skypiercer and then finish the Hunter Strike.
Skypiercer locked in as 2nd item and then finish Hunter Strike. So then he's at about. Oh my God, what's happening to Dez? Speaking of the devil, walks into a face full of Magic Gush.
Yeah, I think this is too much. Like, this is where you say, like, again, biting off more than they can chew at this point. Dez, he thought he could get an outplay right now. All of a sudden, the lead that was there for Stamina Esports was about 1.3k gold lead is gone. It's completely gone. And the kill in the hands of Nox means that this Gord is going to be much more of a problem, and Instinct has a lot more to juggle. Is he going to go after Maracucho or is he going to go after Nox?
I mean, I don't know. Look at Matakucho right now, pushing down the boss side. Mid lane's coming in.
Beauty.
1 misplay and the whole game changes. Oh!
Coming up the right side, so he Nox taking a lot of Maracucho able to find the kill. And just with that small mistake that Stamina Esports made earlier, Rage Origins are quick to capitalize.
On the top side. More minions closing in. And this is what we mean when we say one of the ways that Rage Origins dominate matches even when they're losing is they control map. We saw it earlier, waiting for that small play, able to find Dez. We were looking at a 2,000 gold lead in the hands of Stamina Esports. Oh, Lord. Everything going the way they want things to go. And all it took is one pickoff, one play, and now Rage Origins has the game back in their hands. But this is something we still saw last game. Rage Origins was able to take things, but Stamina Esports has grown grit over these past few weeks. They've grown the ability to wait for moments as well. And all it takes is one Lord to win a game. So at this point, it's still feeling very, very 50-50 on both sides.
Yeah, at this point it is 50-50, but then again, if it came down to those Lord fights, I would give it to Stamina Esports because of the way they can zone out Maracucho, right? If it's a full 5v5, so Rage Origins need to position themselves much better, find the right angles, but they're blitzing their Lord, and Diamond's nowhere in the fight. He's looking to get that SOD on point. He has been landing that, to be fair. Mountain Shark comes in as well at the same time, and now you can see they get the Lord in their favor. Dalika with a nice shifting skies. The projectile comes in. Rick taking a lot of damage, should be taken down instantly, but the Petrify, the 2-man, 3-man knockup, but Maracucho able to get that in traceless on point as Repli gets taken down. A good trade for Rage Origins as they get the Lord.
Huge play from Dez there, able to find Replic. All Maracucho can get for himself is Ricky, and as we know, Ricky's willing to die for the team. He's willing to die for the boys, especially in a trade like that, taking out the gold laner. Lord gonna be marching down though, Stamina on the defense. If somebody goes down here, it's huge.
No, Diamond went down, and it's the right person to go as well. I think it's not looking good for Rage Origins at this point. Or rather, Stamina Esports.
All right, so tower's gonna drop. Everybody good. Does Rage Origins. A nice delayed Lord means they can try to get even more out of this. An inhibitor down on the bottom side. Rage Origins doesn't have a wave on the mid. They're going to have to pace this fight. And look at Maracucho still. The bottom lane has been his all game. He's going to move up to the mid and try to take this tier 2.
Yeah, and Dez right now not able to clear off the Lord. 12,000 HP on that. Dalika gets the Radiant Armor, so he's going to take a lot more damage. Look at the Mountain Shark along with the Mystic Gush coming in. Ricky going for a whirlwind, but at the same time, the backline is slowly connecting. The Black Dragon goes in. Petrify catching 2 members. And Replic with a BMI Blazing Duet going in as well. Purify not available, so he's not going to be able to use that. And now Dalika gets caught by Diamond. And Stamina Esports finding a way to defend, but that was a tough defense stats amount.
Yeah, and even there, Diamond's damage just isn't quite there yet. You see how long it took him just to take out Dalika? It almost, I don't know, I want to look at the build real quick because he seems a little slow right now. This doesn't seem like a Moskov that's just like bam, 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 you know? We need Diamond to start getting to that point where he can actually take a fight into his hands because Dez is doing his best. Dez is doing his best. But Dez can't just hang out for the long run. Here we go, though. Pick off.
Nox taking a lot of damage. What a shutdown in the hands of Instinct. SOD could have got that too. But I think they would have been slightly happy if that kill went to Diamond or Dez, right?
I mean, at this point, a kill's a kill. Sadly, it's 28 seconds on the clock. We're not too far late game. All 5 members will still be up for Lord, but it does give Stamina a little bit of presence on the map to be able to try to look for control.
Ricky, man, he's going for a ride. He's on a roller coaster. Every time he goes in, shifting skies comes in, but look at the Petrify, but Replic in the back line, blazing to it. Yomel has to get out of harm's way as well. The help of the Flicker. RWM dropped down, taking a lot of damage. Maracucho baiting on the winds of nature from Diamond. Oh, this is so tough. This is back and forth. 5 seconds to the Lord. They got the Flicker, the Revitalize, the Petrify from Stamina Esports, all for just 1 Flicker from Replic.
And everyone is using everything in their kit for these small skirmishes. There's no ults. Finally, SOD does come back into the hands of Stamina. He just uses it.
Yeah, Lord gonna be in the hands of Dez, finds a clutch retribution, Nox taken out once again with the help of Diamond. As Diamond goes down, Replic doing a lot of damage, Mountain Shark coming as well at the same time. Look at the back line, Dez gonna get taken down, but he finally gets the kill. And Maracucho able to get a killing spree. Ricky's doing the best that he can to hang around, but takes a little too much damage. Immortality
Dez has an immortality.
Point, but look at Replic getting on top of Yomel with the blazing duet coming in. Ricky's immortality goes first, but Dez able to find the outplay. Looking to get Maracucho as well, finds the double, gets the shutdown. And now looking to get Replic at the same time. Dez is on demon time already. He's looking to find the third. Just give it to him already. Replic bouncing around with the BMI. And he finds it. He's unstoppable. The Lord is coming on the bot side, and Stamina Esports are looking like monsters.
Dez is in flow state. Dez is on demon time. All he needed was an immortality, and he was willing to go in. I saw it. I'm like, this guy's got an immortality. He's got about 30% health. He can go in and take that fight, and he saw it too. He takes the opportunity. He takes the death, but he's ready to instantly get a kill the moment he comes back to life. And now he's on for more. Is he going too deep now, though?
Oh, Winter Crown comes out. I think he's taking a little too much. Yes, and Maracucho gets the shutdown, and this could be an opening that Rage Origins can use. Overheating. Dez. Such a big fumble, right? We just praise him for all that he does, and all of a sudden he pulls us back to reality.
What? Bruh. You had such a good moment. Such a great moment. Such a great moment. I guess the tower does go down, so there is some value in that, right? They get the top inhibitor, which is big because they need some lane presence. So was it worth it? Maybe. He's going to be back on the map in 10 seconds. You still have 67 seconds for Lord. And...
Delicato.
Maracucho.
Knock up. Maracucho go to the back line straight onto Yumel, able to get the kill with the help of the Mystic Gush. And now look at the map again. It's favoring Rage Origin. The Instinct trying to go along with Dez, Winter Crown coming in as well at the same time. They get the fast item swaps as Maracucho finds Rose Gold, and Dalika gets the pick off onto Ricky. And now all of a sudden, Stamina Esports are pushed back. The waves are crashing in.
Dez back on the map. Can Dez and Instinct defend this push? It's 20 seconds on the clock for Diamond.
Oh, Dez trying to get the clear with the help of the Soul Server, but gets caught into a projectile and knocks able to get the Mystic Gush, gets the kill. Instinct will be the next to follow. Rage Origins want the wipe. They get it, and they get the game along with that.
I'm in shambles right now. Imagine having possibly one of the greatest plays we've seen so far in playoffs. Maybe one of the greatest plays we've seen so far this season. Just to instantly...
There's so much back and forth that 1 minute you think...
Freaking airball, huh?
Holy freaking airball.
Freaking airball.
Wow. What can I say? I feel like, you know, once Maracucho lost that Lord again, I was like, okay, that's the end, right? And then, you know, another mistake from Dez. And, and that flicker ult by Nox. Oh, that was crazy. I was shocked. I was like, well, you're gonna definitely go in for that kill with a flicker, and you know, it worked out. It worked out amazingly.
In this game, it just looked like only Dez was playing for Stamina. I mean, I know you got no words because I was like,
I got nothing.
He was, like you mentioned, he's on flow state, demon time. We'll call it whatever you want. He
can't do that to me.
Dez was him for what, about like 30 seconds, and then
15.
Two of them fumbles the bag. Oh my God!
I was hyping you up, Dez. I was your wingman right there. Like, how do you do that to me?
But then again, like, even Maracucho, right? Like, let's not take away anything from Maracucho. 10, 3, and 9. Just like Dez was 12, 4, and 3. Dez got the kills, but Maracucho was everywhere around the map.
Yeah, I think the jungles on both of these teams has done exceptionally well, and I feel like, you know, is this what's gonna happen in the next matches that we see from them as well? You know, everything funnels into the jungle because we haven't really seen the marksmen really pop off yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough spot. Even with Dez going down there, I don't want to just like throw this all on him, right? The rest of the team shouldn't have got caught off there. I think after that big play getting Lord, everyone was supposed to just back off. Dez goes too deep. And then once Dez is gone, Stamina Esports, the rest of the team also has to know, hey, we can't get caught here. And Influence Rage knows without Dez, we're going to take full advantage. And they just close the distance. They find 2 more members. It's a rough start. But once again, it comes down to Influence Rage finding those small moments across the map. You make a mistake, and they are a good enough team to instantly capitalize on it. All it took was 3 seconds. And it was the same thing. I mean, both these teams right now. Game 1, Influence Rage had a lead. Stamina Influence, it takes one play to take a game into their hands and win in game one. So Influence Rage gets their own revenge, right? It's like, fine, we're going to look for that one moment. They find it. They win. The game goes in their hands in about 20 seconds.
Now, how do Stamina bounce back? Right, that's the question. Because if you're Stamina Esports, if doubts started to creep in, it's gonna be now. Because Influence Rage, they say, hey, we lost game number 1, they got a little lucky. Now look at how we played game number 2. They thought they had this game in the bag, but we were controlling the entire game. We were controlling the entire game. And Stamina Esports, though, is doubt starting to creep in? Is it going to be like, we got lucky with game number 1, we're not able to get it over in game number 2, and Dez starting to take a lot of pressure? Is Dez starting to go silent in these, in the comms? In his head, is he like, if I die one time, we might lose the game? Is the pressure starting to rack up? Is the chip on his shoulder getting bigger and bigger? Because, he's a great jungler and all that, but he doesn't have that big W, that big, the big medal to kind of show for it. So at this point, is the pressure starting to mount up on top of Stamina Esports, and especially Dez? And not just Dez, Diamond is kind of nowhere to be seen. The SODs did connect. He was there in these crucial fights, but like you said, Trix, the damage just wasn't there compared to Replic. Those blazing duets were more crucial compared to what Diamond could do. He was just caught in between 3-4 members, and Nox on this Mystic Gush gourd just coming in so clean. Those projectiles are there again. Ricky gets picked off too many times. What is Stamina Esports thinking at this point? Because if I was them, if I was Dez, you could start feeling the pressure, like, I gotta carry this game, I gotta carry this game, I gotta carry this game. And that's a mentality that really will lead to the downfall of your team.
To an extent, yeah. I think Dez does need to stay in like there needs to be, you got to have that dog in you, right? You just have to know when to not always go full out ferocious, And there was a moment there, this moment here, where he was online, and this could have been GG's for Stamina. I still think it's 50-50. I think both teams are going to be able to find moments. I think we might be in for a long night tonight, to say the least, is what I'm saying. Is Stamina Esports completely takes the dub on game 1 off of one moment. Rage Origins does the same. Maracucho, though, with the MVP, he's looking to be top. He's muy caliente. He's looking to be the best around right now, and he's hunting for it.
The part being, he's consistent. That's what makes him so good, right? Compared to Dez or compared to any other jungler at this point. I mean, we haven't seen a lot out of best players, so even Shiro at this point, I think he's been more consistent than Shiro in the jungle. So yes, for Influence Rage Origins, Maracucho is a key player, and the problem for other teams is you don't have a way to kind of stop him because his hero pool is so deep.